G'day! What does our loyal client wish to inquire about today?
Here's your sundial.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have...
Simply put, it's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an inch. This sundial is hollow with an in. However, we should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the... I have some basic knowledge. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with install the missing part. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. No need to ask him. I just need some time to think it over. One moment. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Miss Rover. Let's come back.
Yes, of course. Indeed. Your workshop? Stop sweet talk. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get... It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component, considering it's... I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him.
Mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortefi's description. Though it is a bit hard. this should be it. Let's go back and show it to... Mr. Mortifee?
Good. Bring it.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an from the purple leaf you presented. I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. But this is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through... This is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortifee?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs...
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branch, these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly now. What?
It's the filing. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it! It's located... Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's here! If I remember correctly, Zhengzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhengzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhengzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord there are two photos, Rover about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered. So simply put, we both had a reason for me. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why, or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. In other words, there are people whom it seems there may be hidden. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to—
I would emphasize my true message.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No, we made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the Oh, I also— You betcha! All right, I still owe you a meal. The night market.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hot. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
One with the sounds.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, so it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems.
Either what's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people some.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in. Do you think the token is guiding us outside the city? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted, and you said it was flowing in a certain direction. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance chords in your dreams are real. Perhaps it was that girl might be the key to it. It's a sight of the Trinodi.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang? I believe in ya!
Without a doubt. We resonators can boost our combat ability. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan.
it? Did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think...
One with the sounds.
Conception.
And swift and resolute. Ha! Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came back.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstance.
Well, everything seems fine in the city.
That's why we must stay vigilant. So people in the... Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Baron's base. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the...
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand you. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass? Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access. So honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Exactly. This mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil. I grew up in my sect on a mountain. Spent most of my one day. I was told training in seclusion, so I started my self-cultivating journey. His name is Jiyuan. I don't know him in person. I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out there.
You're willing to go to such... You have a kind soul.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Mr. Zhang Ye seemed confused. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but... Mr. Zhang Ye seemed confused. I reported his situation to the patrol station, but with the... According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power...
Rain?
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope.
We should get going.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person? The one you're looking for.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and
Thank you.
now if you're heading that way, I have a request for you. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection.
Sure.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Is that the beacon? Why are
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
God, we ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the Tacit Discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have— oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not leaving us all with your brothers. Hand over your goods, Okra, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids. We don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice.
We're begging you, stop!
Why did you attack us? Do you have other mouths to feed?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting... Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way?
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
Pain comes with coveting. He who...
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily at a time like...
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Luxian Tea House.
Hurry, move, let's get out of here.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only
Heck yeah. The first one we were...
Really? Then why does that one...
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages.
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacon?
Upswing. Ha! 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 Ha!
refuse.
This is a nice find. These'll last a while. Judgment. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. refuse. Guide my blade.
Cherish every gain.
medicate. Up. Let's get this over with. Ha! Some Loon Whiskers crisps would be great.
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough.
But the approval...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock. I'll talk to them if you can't make them. Move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight...
Excuse me, one moment please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Oh, sorry. Have to answer. Yes? What is it? An overclocked resonator. I'm sorry. The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines.
What exactly do you need us to...
Just make sure they are safe. Thank you.
It's so busy here.
Look, things are always like supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance.
So this is what a real war looks like.
Most people would never have. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens.
Are you all...
I'm okay. I'm just... it's okay.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said...
Please calm down.
That's barely a scratch. That's not bravado. My
Stop squirming, will you? We're Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please.
They look badly and...
Don't worry. They've received I've heard from veterans that soldiers use, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit disc. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible.
They are the ones keeping our people...
Please don't put it like that. Now that they're all safe...
Thank you.
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some recipes for dietary supplements.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.